This is not about telling you what you're doing wrong, but I need you to understand some very common habits that can actually slow progress when we're trying to get our child talking. I'm going to share with you what they are and then some ideas to switch our habits over to something else. So, when language starts to feel like a test, many kids stop trying. Even if they understand what we want them to do, if they don't have the words to access or they don't feel like performing, this can backfire and make them not want to try any new words. So, some common well meaning habits are asking too many questions, saying say, and jumping in too fast. These habits are all extremely common, especially with late talkers, because parents are trying so hard to get their child talking. But these things actually do the opposite. The first one, I want you to be honest with yourself. How many questions do you find you are asking your toddler? You may not have noticed ever before, but I want you to think about it now and challenge anyone else in your home to see how many questions we're asking. When I say how many questions are we asking, it's truly those questions you already know the answer to and it feels like a test. So asking your child, what's this? What's this? What color is it? What do you have? Those sort of questions are not helpful when we're trying to get our child to start talking. Saying say is also not helpful. Say cow, say please, say car. That will not teach our child how to use language functionally, which means using it when they actually need to say it on their own. And it also creates extra words that they can't copy as easily. We'll talk more about this later, but I just want to point out some of these habits right now so that you can be aware of them and see if you're doing these at home. Jumping in too fast is another common habit because as parents, we know what our child needs. And of course, we want to do everything we can to help them. But if we need to teach our child how to start communicating to get their needs met, we are going to have to take a step back and try to wait until our child starts to initiate their needs in some way so that they can practice communication. And we're going to just take a step back and not jump in so fast to try and meet all of their needs. You will see that I actually have a handout called 5 Things to Stop Doing to help your child start talking. I want you to go and read through that right now because it will really help you understand what I mean by the things that are getting in the way, the language blockers, and some different shifts you can make. One shift that's going to help right away is to start using comments instead of questions. I want you to try and be your child's voice or comment on what you see them doing. Instead of asking, what's this, when you're holding up a car, you're just going to say, car, car, you have a fast car. Instead of asking, what does a cow say, you're going to say instead, moo. Cow says moo. You are going to comment on everything you see, but you're not going to ask your child what it is or ask them about that test. Comments invite communication, prompts demand it, and the difference matters a lot. Here's a little chart to get you started. Instead of asking what is it, you just tell them, look, it's a truck. Instead of asking what color is it, you tell them, blue, your car is blue. Instead of asking, what does the dog say? You tell them, the dog is barking, ruff, ruff, ruff. Is it a fire truck? I hear a fire truck. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. We're making it fun and inviting, and honestly, your child will start to tune in a whole different way.